Keep it high, keep it tight. I'm Jay Morris, the review guy, back to bring you another 5-minute review. And this one is something that I will have trouble putting words to. I feel like I have one job on this channel, and that is reviewing things in such a way that puts aside my subjective bias and puts forth my personal opinion about the base foundation of whatever it is I'm reviewing, and trying to convey an idea to you guys whether or not it is worth you listening to, and give you a sort of base to go on when you go to first discover an artist. I try to expose bands that you have probably never heard of, that are really talented and that deserve exposure. And I really feel like on this channel, I try my best to expose you to things that you maybe aren't exposed to already, and maybe get the band or artist some new fans. And with this album, Clairvoyant by the Contortionist, let me tell you a quick story. I have my favorite band, Era, is a progressive metal band. It's no surprise that if you're new to my channel, I'll go ahead and tell you, progressive music is my favorite genre. I love it so much. And if by any chance you have missed out listening to any of the albums that I have talked about on this channel, don't sleep on this one. This is an exquisitely just crafted masterpiece that is so atmospheric in tone. From the first time I heard Monochrome Passive and Godspeed, I was lost. It's the type of album where it's not just you have it in the background when you're doing something else. It's the type of album that you really have to give your full focus and attention, because it's worth that full focus and attention, so you can know every little bit of just nuance that they play in these just amazing, technically precise but concise passages within the music. It's something that like I said at the beginning of the review, it's hard for me to put into words just what this band did with this album. And they have a new vocalist, and he pretty much employs only clean singing on this album, and that's not a bad thing. His vocals are so unique. They have this emotional, just nasally, but at times powerful. He has such a great vocal range. And the way his vocals soar with this type of music style is the type of thing that, if you're wondering why I brought up Era, Drift is my favorite album from them. And when I first heard Drift, I had a similar feeling to when I heard Clairvoyant by the Contortionist. And it's the type of feeling that you only get occasionally from a band or artist when something really clicks and it really touches you on an emotional level that brings you to a certain plane of musicality that you really can't help but get out of. It's just this pit, it's an abyss, and you fall down into it, and it just engulfs you into this world that this particular effort conceived. And personally, this is how I felt when I first heard Drift, and Era became my favorite band thereafter. And the Contortionist, what they did with this album is something that you have to check out. It's atmospheric. It's heavy without resorting to screams or growls. It is soft at times. It's hyper melodic, and it is absolutely worth your time. Buy this album. Consume this album. Buy it digitally. Buy it physically. Buy it on vinyl. Buy it on CD. I'm not sponsored. I'm just trying to get across the point that this is a band that you don't need to sleep on. They have released a complete stray of just great albums. Language is what a lot of people consider to be their best album, but Clairvoyant is just an amazing experience. And it clocks in at about 54 minutes. It doesn't have as many tracks as you think. I'm completely lost after listening to it. It's like 54 minutes. It has a lot of long songs on it. Some are instrumentals, and it's just a ride. The themes they keep throughout this whole album, and that's not even mentioning the lyricism. The lyricism is very, very relatable. It's very, very It's not hard to connect to, and this album really does something that very few albums do for me, and it's I want to listen to it again, and then I want to listen to it again, and I want to listen to it some more, because each time I'm listening to it, it's making me feel a different way, either remembrance or reminiscing about something, or just sorrow or upliftingness, and it's just an amazing experience. Please, for the love of God, if you have not checked out the albums that I've recommended up to this point, check out Clairvoyant by the Contortionist. It is definitely worth your time. You will not be disappointed. Check out Godspeed by the Contortionist. It will blow you away, and you will want to listen to the album. If you want to just test out one song, listen to Godspeed, and it'll blow you away. Thank you guys for watching. If you want a shout out, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. This is Jay Morse Review, guys, signing off saying farewell. And please check this album out.